Leg 4, the Australian coast to coast, is one of the most challenging legs in the Clipper Round the World yacht race. If you are looking for a leg with every type of weather and sailing conditions, this leg has it all.
This leg is a bit like all the previous legs in one. You have wind holes, big winds, upwind, downwind, hot, cold, every condition you can imagine.
Leaving the west coast of Australia, you're quickly dipping down south further than on any other leg in the Clipper race. At 46 degrees south, you're into those Roaring Forties conditions. You're back into those huge winds, big waves, and those fast and exciting downwind surfing conditions. It's a huge physical challenge, and you'll get a real taste of being somewhere very, very remote where hardly anyone ever gets to sail. This leg is usually sailed from mid-December to mid-January, so you'll also get Christmas at sea, which is a very special thing to experience. If you're lucky, you'll find Santa Claus making an appearance as well, which is something that you'll always remember.
It was Christmas and New Year on this leg, so it was really nice to come together as a whole boat and celebrate, and felt really, really cozy and family-like. I really enjoyed it.
But you are racing, so the focus very quickly reverts back to racing mode. Once you've rounded south of Tasmania, you're heading back up through the famous Bass Strait, which is where the Sydney to Hobart race is held. So it's a very famous stretch of water, challenging in its own right.
Coming around the corner of Tasmania, doing one of those horns, sailing through another ocean, but coming into those waves that we met after Tasmania around the corner were just pretty epic, and just the magnitude of those waves is pretty fantastic, and it's such an experience, something you hear about but you don't understand it until you experience it.
You'll then be getting into warmer conditions. The layers start to come off, the shorts and t-shirts start to come out.
The vistas, like being out on the ocean and being alone on the ocean and not seeing any other boats, and the waves and the birds and sometimes the wildlife that we see, but the vastness mainly of how you realize how small you are really in the world and how much of the world is still out there to be explored. It's a reminder of how beautiful our world is and how lucky we are.
As you head north against the East Australian current, you'll probably start seeing a lot of the Clipper race fleet around you, where there can be exciting match racing moments throughout that last stretch of the leg towards the eastern coast of Australia.
This leg has exceeded my initial expectations. I had some ideas at the outset of what I might encounter, but going through everything with this team has been an experience that I really couldn't imagine at the outset, but it's been a fantastic experience.
There are lots of tactical, nice decisions all the way. It's good racing.
Something I didn't expect to be as good as it is, and it really is wonderful to be able to sail around Australia, around a continent.
One of the shorter legs in duration, but no less of a challenge.